Hey everyone, welcome back to another deep dive into the AI world. Man, things are changing so fast, it's almost impossible to keep up.
I know what you mean. It seems like every day there's some new breakthrough or headline-grabbing development.
Yeah, it's crazy. And that's exactly why we're here, to break down the biggest AI news and help you make sense of it all.
Absolutely. So, are you ready to dive into today's top stories?
I am, and I bet our listeners are too. So, let's get right to it. We've got three major developments to unpack today, starting with a massive investment in AI-powered drug discovery.
Oh yeah, this one's huge. A company called Xaira Therapeutics just secured a whopping $1 billion in funding.
$1 billion. That's insane for any startup, let alone one focused on biotech.
What is it about Xaira that's attracting so much attention?
It's their ambitious goal. They're using AI to revolutionize the way we discover and develop new medications.
Okay, hold on a second. Let's break that down for our listeners. How does AI actually play a role in drug discovery? It sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Well, it might sound futuristic, but it's happening right now. Zagira is using AI to analyze massive amounts of biological data, identify promising drug targets, and even design new molecules with specific therapeutic properties. It's like having a super-powered research assistant working around the clock.
I'm trying to wrap my head around that. So instead of taking years or even decades to develop a new drug, Zagira's AI could potentially shorten that time frame significantly.
You got it. And think about what that means for patients. It could lead to faster access to life-saving treatments and potentially even make those treatments more affordable.
Now, that's something I think we can all get behind AI that helps us cure diseases faster and more effectively. Sign me up.
Me too. It's really exciting to see how AI is being applied to such critical areas like healthcare.
It's like we're on the verge of a major breakthrough in how we approach medicine. Speaking of breakthroughs, we can't forget about another big player in the AI world, OpenAI.
Yeah, they've been making waves with ChatGPT, but now they're taking things a step further with a new feature called tasks.
Tasks. I heard about that, but I'm not sure I totally understand it. What can ChatGPT actually do with these tasks?
Well, it's like this. ChatGPT can now act as your personal assistant. You can schedule it to perform actions, like sending reminders, generating reports, or even composing emails.
So it's not just about chatting anymore, it's becoming more like a tool that can help us manage our daily lives.
Exactly. It's a big step towards AI that integrates more seamlessly into our routines and workflows, helping us to be more efficient and productive.
That sounds incredibly useful, but OpenAI isn't stopping there. They've also created something that's truly mind-blowing, an AI called Sora that can generate videos from text prompts.
Wait, hold on. AI that can make videos. Is that even possible? I mean, I knew AI could create images and text, but videos? That's next level.
I know, right? It's insane. And that's exactly what makes Sora so groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Imagine typing in a description like a dog catching a frisbee in a park and having Sora generate a realistic video of exactly that.
That's wild. So it's not just creating simple animations. It's actually generating videos that look like they were filmed with a real camera.
That's the goal. And based on the early demos, it seems to be getting pretty darn close. The videos are said to have smooth motion, detailed textures, and even convincing lighting effects. It's pretty remarkable.
I'm speechless. This technology has the potential to revolutionize so many industries, from film and television to advertising and education. The possibilities seem endless.
You're telling me, think about all the time and effort that goes into making videos now. Sora could potentially make it as easy as writing an email.
It's a game changer for content creators, small businesses, and anyone who wants to bring their ideas to life visually. It's like giving everyone access to a Hollywood-level production studio right from their computer.
But with all this excitement, we also need to be realistic. There are some potential downsides to AI video generation, right? Especially when it comes to things like deepfakes and misinformation.
You're absolutely right. It's important to acknowledge the potential risks alongside the benefits. As this technology becomes more sophisticated and accessible, it's crucial that we're aware of the ethical implications.
I mean, we've all heard about deepfakes and how they can be used to create fake videos that look incredibly real. It's a bit scary to think that AI could make it even easier to spread false information or manipulate people.
It's a valid concern, and it's one that we need to address head-on. As a society, we need to develop strategies for identifying and mitigating these risks, while still fostering innovation and progress in the field of AI.
It's a delicate balance, for sure, but one that we need to get right if we want to harness the full potential of AI in a responsible and ethical way.
I couldn't agree more. We need to be having these conversations now so that we can shape the future of this technology in a way that benefits everyone.
Well said. And that's a great place to take a quick pause.
Right. Let's take a moment to gather our thoughts and then come back to explore the world of AI video generation in even more depth.
Sounds good to me. We'll be right back after a short message.
Welcome back. You know, it's amazing to think that just a few years ago, the idea of AI generating videos from scratch seemed like pure science fiction.
I know, right? It was like something out of a movie. But now it's becoming a reality, and we're starting to see some really impressive results.
Absolutely. And speaking of impressive results, we have to talk more about Sora, OpenAI's video generation tool.
Yeah, Sora has been generating a ton of buzz lately, but I'm still a little fuzzy on the details. What exactly makes it so special? What sets it apart from other AI video generators out there?
Well, from what we've seen so far, Sora seems to be capable of creating incredibly realistic and high-quality videos just from text prompts. It's like having a virtual film crew at your fingertips.
So let me get this straight. I could type in something like a sunset over the ocean with dolphins jumping in the waves, and Sora could actually generate a video that looks like it was filmed with a real camera.
That's the idea. And based on the early demos, it seems to be getting pretty close. The videos are said to have smooth motion, detailed textures, and even convincing lighting effects.
That's mind-blowing. I mean, think about all the time and effort that goes into making a traditional video. You need cameras, lighting, editing software, and a whole lot of expertise. Sora could potentially simplify all of that, right?
Exactly. It could drastically reduce the time and costs associated with video production, making it accessible to a much wider audience.
So it's not just about making things easier for professional filmmakers or YouTubers. It's about giving anyone with a creative vision the tools to bring their ideas to life, regardless of their budget or technical skills.
You got it. It's about democratizing video creation and empowering anyone with a story to tell to share it visually with the world.
That's incredible. But with all this talk about Sora and its amazing potential, I have to ask, are there any other AI video generation tools out there that are worth mentioning? Is Sora the only player in this game?
Sora is definitely one of the most talked about tools right now, especially given OpenAI's reputation. But it's not the only one. There's several other companies, both big and small, that are working on AI-powered video generation technologies.
So it sounds like it's a pretty competitive landscape, with everyone racing to create the most advanced and user-friendly AI video generator.
Absolutely. And that's a good thing for consumers. This competition drives innovation, leading to better tools and more choices for users.
I agree. It's exciting to see this field evolving so rapidly. But with all this excitement, it's important to remember that there are potential downsides to AI video generation as well, right? I mean, we've all heard about deep fakes and how they can be used to spread misinformation or manipulate people.
You're absolutely right. It's crucial to be aware of the ethical implications of this technology. As AI video generators become more sophisticated, it's going to be increasingly difficult to distinguish between real and fake videos.
Yeah, it's a bit scary to think about. It's like we're entering a world where we can't even trust our own eyes and ears. So how do we navigate this new landscape? What can we do to mitigate these risks and ensure that AI video generation is used responsibly?
It's a complex challenge, but there are several things we can do. For starters, we need to educate ourselves and others about the potential for misuse. We need to be critical thinkers and learn how to identify deepfakes and other forms of AI-generated deception.
That makes sense. We can't just blindly trust everything we see online. We need to be more discerning and develop our media literacy skills.
Exactly. And beyond individual efforts, we also need to see action from tech companies and policymakers. They need to develop safeguards and regulations to help prevent the misuse of this technology.
So it's not just about building better AI. It's about building a better understanding of AI and its potential impact on society.
I couldn't agree more. We need to have open and honest conversations about the ethical implications of this technology and work together to find solutions that promote responsible innovation.
Well said. Now, you mentioned earlier that there are other companies besides OpenAI working on AI video generation tools. Can you tell us a bit more about some of these other players and what they're doing?
Of course. One company that's worth mentioning is Google. They've been investing heavily in AI research for years, and they've recently released some impressive video generation tools of their own.
Oh, interesting. I'm curious, how do Google's tools compare to Sora? Are there any key differences or advantages?
It's still early days, and both Sora and Google's tools are rapidly evolving. But one key difference is that Google seems to be focusing more on generating videos that are tailored for specific purposes, like creating marketing materials or educational content. Their tools are designed to be more user-friendly and accessible even for people without technical expertise.
So it's almost like Google is aiming for a more practical approach, while OpenAI is pushing the boundaries of what's technically possible.
That's a good way to put it. Both approaches have their merits, and it'll be interesting to see how they continue to develop in the future.
It definitely feels like we're witnessing a major shift in how video content is created and consumed. And it's not just the big tech companies that are involved. There are also a number of smaller startups that are developing innovative AI video generation technologies.
Exactly. It's a dynamic and rapidly growing field with a lot of potential.
It's exciting and a little bit overwhelming to think about all the possibilities. And with that in mind, I think it's time for us to take a quick break to gather our thoughts and prepare for the final part of our deep dive.
Sounds good to me. When we come back, we'll explore some specific examples of how AI video generation is being used today, discuss the potential impact on various industries, and delve into the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this short message. Welcome back to the show. I don't know about you, but my head is still spinning from all this AI video generation talk. It's incredible how fast this technology is advancing.
I know, right? It seems like just yesterday we were amazed by AI-generated images, and now we're talking about full-blown videos. It's mind-boggling.
It really is.
Yeah.
And it makes you wonder, where is all of this heading? What's the future of AI video generation, and how will it impact our lives in the years to come?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? The truth is, we're still in the very early stages of this technology, so it's hard to say for sure what the future holds. But one thing is certain. AI video generation has the potential to revolutionize countless industries and change the way we create and consume content forever.
I'm already starting to see that. We've talked a lot about Sora and other cutting-edge AI video generators, but for our listeners who might be wondering how all of this is actually being used right now, can you give us some concrete examples of how AI video generation is already making an impact?
Absolutely. One area where we're seeing a lot of activity is in marketing and advertising. Companies are using AI to create personalized video ads tailored to individual viewers. They can even generate variations of the same ad with different actors, settings, or messages to see which ones perform best.
So it's like having an army of virtual marketers working behind the scenes, constantly testing and optimizing to find the most effective approach.
Exactly. And it's not just about creating ads. AI is also being used to generate product demos, explainer videos, and even social media content. This allows companies to create engaging and informative videos without having to invest in expensive equipment or hire large production teams.
That makes a lot of sense. It seems like AI video generation could be a real game changer for small businesses or anyone with a limited budget.
Absolutely. It levels the playing field and allows anyone with a good idea to create high-quality video content.
Okay, so we've got marketing and advertising covered. What about other industries? Where else are we seeing AI video generation being put to use?
Another area that's really exciting is education. AI can be used to create personalized learning experiences, tailoring video lessons to each student's individual needs and learning style.
We touched on this earlier, but I'd love to hear more about the specific ways AI is being used in education.
Imagine a world where every student has access to a virtual tutor that can explain concepts in a way that makes sense to them. AI can create these virtual tutors, providing step-by-step guidance, answering questions, and even adapting to the student's emotional state to keep them engaged and motivated.
That's incredible. It sounds like AI has the potential to revolutionize the way we learn.
It really does. And it's not just about individual learning. AI can also be used to create interactive simulations and virtual field trips, allowing students to explore different environments and concepts in a more immersive way.
Wow, those are some amazing possibilities. I can see how AI video generation could make learning more engaging, personalized, and effective.
Absolutely. And it's not just limited to traditional classrooms. This technology could also be used for corporate training, professional development, and even lifelong learning.
It sounds like the potential applications in education are truly vast.
They really are. And beyond marketing and education, we're also seeing AI video generation being used in entertainment, healthcare, and even scientific research.
Can you give us some specific examples? I'm curious to hear how this technology is being used in such diverse fields.
Sure. In entertainment, AI is being used to create special effects for movies and TV shows, generate realistic characters for video games, and even compose original music for soundtracks.
So it's like having a virtual team of artists and musicians working behind the scenes.
Exactly. And in healthcare, AI is being used to create training simulations for medical professionals, generate personalized health education videos for patients, and even analyze medical images to assist with diagnosis.
Wow. It seems like AI video generation is truly transforming the way we create and consume content across a wide range of industries.
It really is. And as the technology continues to advance, we can expect to see even more innovative and impactful applications emerge in the years to come.
So with all these advancements happening so rapidly, what are some of the key challenges that we need to be aware of as AI video generation becomes more widespread?
One of the biggest challenges is ensuring the ethical and responsible use of this technology. As we've discussed, there's a risk of AI being used to create deepfakes, spread misinformation, or even manipulate people's emotions.
Those are serious concerns. How can we mitigate these risks and ensure that AI video generation is used for good?
It's going to require a multi-pronged approach involving technical safeguards, ethical guidelines, and public education. We need to develop tools to detect and flag deepfakes, educate people about the potential for manipulation, and foster a culture of responsible AI use.
It sounds like a complex and ongoing challenge, but one that we need to address head-on if we want to harness the power of AI video generation while minimizing the potential harms.
I completely agree. It's a challenge that will require collaboration between technologists, policymakers, educators, and the public at large.
Okay, so we've talked about the challenges. Now let's end on a more positive note.
Right.
What are some of the most exciting opportunities that you see on the horizon for AI video generation? What are you most looking forward to seeing in the future?
One opportunity that I'm particularly excited about is the potential for AI to democratize storytelling. By making it easier and more affordable to create high-quality video content, AI can empower anyone with a story to tell to share it with the world.
That's a beautiful thought. I love the idea of AI giving a voice to those who might not have had the resources or opportunities to share their stories before.
Me too. And beyond storytelling, I think AI video generation has the potential to revolutionize education, entertainment, healthcare, and countless other fields. It's a technology that has the power to inform, inspire, and connect us in ways that we haven't even imagined yet.
Well said. It's an exciting time to be alive and witnessing this technological revolution unfold.
It really is, and I can't wait to see what the future holds.
Me neither. Well, that brings us to the end of another deep dive into the world of AI. We've explored some groundbreaking advancements in AI video generation, discussed the potential benefits and risks, and emphasized the importance of ethical considerations and societal impact.
It's been a fascinating conversation.
It has. And we want to hear from you, our listeners. Head over to @AI for the People and share your thoughts on today's episode. Are you excited about the potential of AI video generation? Concerned about the risks? Let us know what you think.
Absolutely. We always appreciate your insights and feedback.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time for another deep dive into the ever-evolving world of AI.